So, you want to control your dreams. Maybe you've done it before, and you know how awesome it is to go to bed and enter a stunning, vivid world where you can do anything you want. Or maybe you're completely new to lucid dreaming and don't know where the heck to start. Well, you're in the right place. So, how do you do it? Step 1. You need a notebook, or a piece of paper, or something you can write on. And please, don't skip this step, or I will hunt you down and slap you on the elbow. The people who don't succeed, usually it's because they don't follow this step, and it throws everything off and they go and cry. So, take your notebook, or whatever, and place it next to your bed. And that's it for now. We'll get back to this in a second, because again, it's really important. Step 2. The technique. Before we start, when is the best time to try this? Let me ask you this. Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night? Like, just randomly? Well, that's actually the perfect time to lucid dream for a lot of reasons. Lucid dreamers call this an awakening, and you can force one by setting an alarm 4 to 6 hours after you fall asleep. But if that sounds annoying and you'd rather just go to sleep normally, fine. The technique we're gonna use to control your dreams is called mild, or mnemonic induction of lucid dreams. And it works by waking your mind up inside the dream. But how the heck does it do this? Well, normally, when you're dreaming, your consciousness is off. But with mild, you'll be sending a message to your mind to turn it on. You're dreaming. So how do you send messages to your future self? Well, how do you do it when you're awake? You set an intention in your mind. Later, I will do my homework. I will go to McDonald's after studying. If I fail my test, I will jump out the window. This is called perspective memory, and you need it to do mild. If the technique doesn't work, chances are your perspective memory needs to be trained. I put some exercises in the description if you want to read more. Remember when I told you to place a notebook by your bed? By doing this, you already set an intention in your mind that you're planning to lucid dream tonight. Step 3. Set the intention. Okay, so you're lying in bed with your eyes closed. Perfect. In your mind, focus intensely on the following thought. The next time I am dreaming, I will recognize that I'm dreaming. This is not a mantra, as in your success isn't tied to the actual words. It's the feeling those words give you, the intention you're setting. This decision to recognize you are dreaming should be important to you, something you really want to do. You can't follow this step half-heartedly. You need to care. By setting an intention to recognize that you are dreaming in the next dream, you're setting your internal alarm clock to go off later in the night. Step 4. Enter the dream. Okay, so you're not entering the dream yet, but we're gonna do something very close. I'm going to assume that you don't remember the dream you had last night. But what about last week? Or last month? There's a good chance you have at least one weird dream stored somewhere. If your mind is completely blank, that's okay. Just make up a fictional dream scenario. But here's the thing. For mild, real dreams are always better to use for this step. And if you have no real dreams, you have no dream recall. And that's something you need to strengthen as you learn lucid dreaming. The best way to do this is writing your dreams down every morning, which is why you put the notebook by your bed. But there's a few other exercises for this, and I put them in the description. So again, if this is your first time, you'll just have to create a fictional dream. Now, imagine you're going through the dream as usual. The environment doesn't matter as long as you feel like you're really there. Now, you want to pick a point in the dream that causes you to realize it's a dream. For example, if you're picturing a dream where you're exploring the Titanic, you want to imagine yourself stopping and saying, "Wait a second, how am I breathing? I'm underwater. This has to be a dream." Or if you're in the desert and you see a dinosaur, you want to say, "Wait a second, dinosaurs are real, but they don't belong in the desert. This can only be a dream." Do something like that, either in a real dream, which I recommend, or a made-up scenario. Imagine yourself making the realization that everything is a dream. You become lucid and can do anything you want. Picture yourself doing all the things you would want to do in a lucid dream. Some activities include flying, teleporting, and I'll leave the rest to your imagination. So basically, what you just did was take a dream in your memory, either real or made up, and re-script it to one where you became lucid. Now, I want you to repeat this process over and over. Go through the same dream, notice something's out of place, and become lucid. This will solidify your intention to lucid dream tonight until it's all you can think about. Do this for at least 10 minutes, then fall asleep with the intention on your mind. If you can't fall asleep easily while focusing on this, do the exercise for 20 minutes, then just fall asleep normally. As long as you're not using your phone or distracting yourself, the idea should remain fresh in your mind as you drift into a dream. And that's it. In the dream you're about to have, there's a good chance you'll realize it's a dream and become lucid. With this tutorial, you can get results very quickly. And if you practice this for weeks or months, you'll increase the chance of having automatic lucid dreams in the future. Finally, mild is a popular technique. There's many variations, it can be customized, and if you get into lucid dreaming, you should really read the description and also join the Discord server. And of course, comment below and let us all know how it's working for you. I'm Beluga, goodbye, and good luck.